Is it possible to have too much healthy inspiration? That's what we're going to talk about today. We all know that there is a ton of healthy inspiration right at our fingertips now because of the internet, and a lot of that comes in the form of food photos and recipes. And I mean, if you just look at what I do online, I'm showing you what I'm eating over on my Instagram, I'm showing you what I'm eating over on my Snapchat, and I also post what I eat in a day videos every single month. But I've been thinking more lately about what the purpose of all of this stuff is, and if it could actually be harmful sometimes rather than helpful. And before we get too deep into this thing, I do want to let you know that this isn't something that I have 100% formed a solid opinion on. It's something I'm still thinking about a lot and trying to figure out. So I definitely want to know what you think about this whole thing in the comments. Now for me, I've always thought of these healthy food pictures and videos as serving three main purposes. The first one is to give you ideas and inspiration for meals that you could make or new foods that you could try. The second one is to give you encouragement that building balanced, healthy meals really doesn't have to be complicated and that you can do it. And then the third one is for you to get a peek into my life so that we can connect. But here lately I've been thinking that the effect of showing all of this healthy food might not only be positive. If your feed is full of only healthy, balanced meals, does that give people a false idea of what healthy eating actually is? Because all of the food that I really eat isn't always balanced, but that is actually part of living a balanced, healthy lifestyle. Also, not all of the food that I eat, balanced or not, is beautiful. So does only showing the beautiful food set up unrealistic expectations for people? And I think this boils down to one main question. Should the stuff that we post online and the stuff that we look at online be real life, or should it be something else? Motivational, inspirational, something like that. And because it's something that affects all of us, whether you're posting or you're just looking at what other people are posting, I think it's really important for us to talk about. And of course, there's a spectrum with this whole thing. So there are some accounts that aren't even supposed to be representing like a real person. They're just accounts where they only post pictures of fruits and vegetables or something like that. Then there are accounts that are supposed to represent a real person, but they are just straight up lying about what they're eating and what they're doing. With me, I'm not lying. The food that I show you is the real food that I eat. There's no fake food. I don't try to make it look like I eat less than I really do or anything like that. But at the same time, it's not 100% representative of what my overall diet looks like. And I think this kind of stuff is especially a problem on Instagram because it's so geared towards pretty pictures, you know? Snapchat, it's much more casual. I'm not that worried about stuff looking as cute over there. With my what I eat in a day videos, they are a documentation of that day. So while it can't represent my whole life, it at least gives you a good picture of what that one day looked like. I mean, none of them can ever be 100% accurate just because I'm not taking pictures or videos of every single thing I'm eating for the rest of my life and sharing it with everyone, but Instagram does seem to be worse than the others, and I think that's for a few reasons. The first is that fruits and veggies are just nice to look at. They're bright, they're colorful, so they make a really pretty picture. The second is that Instagram is more of a highlight reel than any other place on the internet. You just post one picture to show an event, show what happened, and you post a lot less frequently than other sites. Now, this is changing a little bit because they've added in their own version of stories, and they have the little picture carousels where you can upload a few images and then people just swipe through horizontally. So maybe that's shifting it a little bit, but still, when it comes to Instagram, even with those two things in place, people are a lot more selective about what they post. Also, for me as someone who has a public account, I figure most people who are following me are there because they need help balancing their plate. They need ideas for mixing more veggies into their meals, for example, and probably less ideas for mixing in more cookies. I also would never want someone to think that I never eat desserts or that my diet is somehow perfect. So with all that said, I want to share with you where I am on this whole thing right now. And caveat, this could change. I'm flexible on this, and that's one reason why I definitely want to hear what you think in the comments, because I'm not really solid on what I think about this, but I'm starting to form an opinion. So what I think is that there are pros and cons to both the real life and the motivation, inspiration, etc. As far as what I look at, I like a healthy mix. So sometimes I just want to really be encouraged or just look at a really beautiful picture, but at the same time, I don't want real life to feel less than in some way. And as far as what I post, I know that I can't be all things to all people, but I do feel like as a health professional and someone who's kind of put myself out there, I have a responsibility ability to show the breadth of what I'm eating, because I would never want someone to get the wrong impression. Is it going to be a perfect representation? No, and I don't even know that it's supposed to be. And I probably will still lean more towards the balanced and the healthy stuff because I know that's what people like and what they find helpful, but I'm also trying to be more aware and make sure that the other stuff is getting posted too, because you might not think that you need inspiration to eat a cookie, but at the same time, I don't want to inspire you to never eat a cookie again, and I don't want to make you think that I never eat cookies, because I definitely do. And let me know in the comments what you think about this whole thing, because I definitely think it's something that we need to discuss. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and healthy recipes, then make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.